Did you understand that, all of you? So this is the one test case we created. Like that, you have to create multiple test cases. All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what to do? So now I have to replace. Remember that you have recorded this session. Like that, you'll record more and more and more, and then you will replay. So how do I replace? Let me show you this. So I'm going to replay. Click here and play. See here. It's open a website, and it's so fast. This test case is passed. You see that? Test case is passed. Now, can I do one thing? Can I change that 15 to 60, which is not true? You know that. Okay, so 15 to 16, so which is not true. Now I'll save this project and I will run it. So can I run it? See here. Open website, and you see that test is failed. See that here. So you are saying, hey, it's a real is 15 where you have a 16 test cases. Got it, all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this, you will write a manual. You will create a manual. Record this session for your applications and run it in one go, and pass fail, pass fail, pass fail, pass fail, pass fail, and this is the story which will continue in ID. Any questions so far in terms of Selenium IDs?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now next component of Selenium is WebDriver. What is WebDriver then? So WebDriver basically is your executable. Yes, executable which will call the browser. Okay, so the limitation, what is happening with ID is you have to repeat the same process. Mind it, the limitation for this is you have to repeat the same process in each browser. Correct? No, you have to record in Firefox also, you have to record in IE also, you have to record in Chrome also. So you have to do this, but that's not a good way to do the testing. So can we do something like testing using a code and which will be active for each browser? Can we do something like that? So that is where the WebDriver is being used. So let me tell you how it works. So it will be easy for me to explain it. So see here in the WebDriver concept. Okay, what you do, you write a code. Yes, you have to write a code. Whatever you did manually, you need to write a code. Don't worry, this is very easy. Writing a code is very easy. I'll show you. So write a code. Now the question is which language you can write. Basically Selenium supports any sort of language which I showed you earlier, like a Java, Python, Ruby, C++, all these things, .NET and all. So different languages. So let's say you have a Java languages. You've written a Java languages. Now what exactly you have in the code, I'll teach you. But this code you send to whom? You send to Selenium library. So Selenium library is the need to be installed. Selenium client we call it. I'll show you how to install the Selenium library. And Selenium library send this code to executable, Firefox executable, IE executable, and Chrome executable. Okay, Chrome executable. There is a executable it will be there. This is jar file. Okay, don't get complicated your mind. These are the jar file, Selenium jar file. This is called Selenium client jar file, and this is your code which is written in Java. Okay, this is your code. Okay, so now this code is being sent to jar file, Selenium client file. Client will send this code to the executable, and executable will trigger your Firefox, IE, and Chrome. So now the same code you can validate in the 3 browser at a time. Are you understanding now? Hello.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah. So what is a WebDriver? So this part we call it a WebDriver, client libraries and executable. Okay. So it's been sent to the browser, and then after that response code, you get to go pass fail, pass fail, pass fail. So now the question is, how do we get the code? How do we get a code? So first element, we need to have a code, and I told you it's very easy to do that. So what I'm going to do, look at my screen here. So here you have ID, and this is the one test cases. Here, right click and right click. This is running in execution. So test, right click. Do you see export button, all of you? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so click on export, and this ID, whatever the manual test you stored in a browser in ID, you can store in, you can export in C#, Java, JavaScript, Python, Ruby, and so on. So let's export this code into Java, and let me show you some code. Look at this logic of the code. This is the code. Open up. This is the one Java file. And now these are all the import libraries for the Selenium. So these are the libraries should be there. And I'll show you how do you load the Selenium jar file. See this open QA Selenium. This jar file has to be coming from here. Okay. So this is the code right now, code, and this jar file, external jar file is needed. And now if you see that here, very simple one. Look at this. Here driver get, same thing which you did manually is done through the code. So driver dot get, driver means one your browser, so which is set it up here. Driver is equal to new driver. Where is that? Here it is. So this is a Firefox driver we are using, and here you are saying, hey, driver dot get means open this URL, and after that maximize this, some of the selector, and then assert that what, find element, this element with this particular text. Understood now, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh. Good.
Yeah. So I will simplify this code more better way. So I have some sample programs. Let me show you. So go to C drive, tools. I have a setup, all setup. So Selenium. Now guys, code. So let's look at the code one. This code you will find easier, more easier. So these all are the libraries for the Selenium. Now here, look at this. Where is this one? This executable file. So this executable file in my location, my machine, it's here. Okay. So system.set property, which driver? Gecko driver. This Gecko driver means Firefox. Okay. This is the location in my machines, and this is the Chrome driver. I'll teach you. Now what you are doing, these are the variables. You set the variable DevOps standard.in, and here expected title is this one, and actual title is nothing. So now what you are doing, driver.get base URL, it will open up the website, actual title, get the title, and here you compare that actual title. If it is expected title, means content equal to expected title, this test is passed, else is failed. What is expected title? This is the one. Got it? Simple logic. It's a title based test cases. That means title matches, test pass, title is not matching, test is failed. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that you will write a code, very simple, and then this you have to download it. From where you will download it? Just go to the Google, okay, Selenium download. Now here little bit confusion are there, but anyway session is being recorded, right? Yeah. So you will have a this one. Don't download the grid right now. That's the next topic. And this is the one I'm talking about. So this is the client libraries. This is for C#, Ruby, Java. This is the Java. So you will download this Java file, and I'll show you that where I have downloaded. So go to back. Here I have downloaded everything. These are all the jar files. Whatever you download from this URL, here you will find all the jar files here. Okay. Okay, this is extracted format. Now here you have some libraries file. Okay, and Here you have a jar files. So far so good. Any questions? Any doubts?
No.
So guys, as per the image, I got the code, I got the Selenium libraries, which is client, and this executable I download from the internet. So where do we download it? So every place, everything I downloaded here only, C web driver. So for the Firefox, this is the Gecko driver, and from the Chrome, this is the Chrome driver. Now you think from where we got it? It's internet. So same place, ID, just type Selenium web driver and Firefox, and it will take you to the right page. Here it is. And no, this is not right page, by the way. So here you have a driver. I'm just checking still. So all the search engine has changed actually, this one. No. See, this is the GitHub URL. Remember that in the recording. This is the one. And go down, and here it is. So as per your operating system, you can download it. So I downloaded it already. I showed you here. This is the Chrome driver. This is the Firefox. Chrome driver is easy to find, by the way. Selenium web driver Chrome. This is managed by Google actually. Okay. So here you see this is the location for this Chrome driver. These are all the versions of it. Whichever you download. So now you have downloaded. So here this is this component I got it. This component I got it. This component I got it. And these browsers were already installed in my laptop. So this is also you got it. So far so good, all of you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now how do we run it? So you know that Java, little bit of it. That's all you needed. So go to the code. And here this is the, I'll delete the class file. Okay. So let me copy the commands. So guys, open up this command. So this code, sorry. Any idea what this code will do? Any idea? Hello? Any idea what this code will do?
It will create a Java file, example1.java.
Yes, it will create a class file, no?
Class file, Java
So,
class.
so this is a JAVEC, means compile with the class path adding this library, which was Selenium library, and compile this file, JAVEC, right? The same file I showed you, no? This is the one. So it will compile this and create a class file. Why enter is not working? Now, can I show you the class file? Here is a class file just now you generated. Look at the timestamp. And now I'm going to run this file. So this is the way you can run it. Now it will open up a browser, Firefox. Wait for it. Little slow because of this will call your web driver will call the browser, and then code will be sent for run and so on. So just wait for it on the screen itself. It's taking more than time what I just we have to wait for it. Nothing can be done. Yeah. So now there is an error. What is the error?
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.